Welcome back to our channel. Here are the top 5 animals that shouldn't exist. Starting with number 5. Today we're going to look at 5 animals that are so weird, they literally break the rules of nature. Creatures that can regrow their own brains. Animals that are part mammal, part bird, and part reptile all at once. And even a shrimp that can punch with the force of a .22 caliber bullet. These aren't mythical beasts. They are 100% real, and they live on our planet right now. For the next 10 minutes, forget everything you think you know about biology, because what you're about to witness will completely blow your mind. We're going to show you an animal that looks like a Pokemon, one that looks like a living piece of seaweed, and another with a face that looks like something out of a sci-fi horror movie. First up, we have an animal that is basically a real-life superhero, the axolotl. Just look at this thing. It's got this permanent, goofy smile on its face and these fluffy, feathery gills sticking out of its head. It looks like a character that escaped from a video game, but this little guy is from the lakes near Mexico City. What makes the axolotl one of nature's biggest rule breakers isn't just its adorable face, but its unbelievable, almost magical ability to regenerate. It takes the idea of healing to a whole new level, a level that science is still struggling to fully understand. Most animals can heal a cut or maybe even regrow a tail, but the axolotl laughs at that. If it loses a leg, it doesn't just grow back a stump. It grows back a perfect, fully functional leg, bones, muscles, nerves and skin. It's like hitting the reset button on a limb. But it doesn't stop there. Scientists have seen these creatures regenerate damaged lungs, kidneys, and even their hearts. They're essentially building brand new, perfect replacement organs from scratch whenever they need them. This ability is so powerful, it's like having a biological 3D printer inside your body. And here's where it gets truly mind-blowing and breaks every rule we thought we knew. The axolotl can regenerate parts of its own brain. I'm not kidding. If a section of its brain is removed, it can regrow the missing neural tissue, reform the connections, and suffer no apparent loss of memory or function. It can literally fix its own mind. This creature isn't just healing, it's defying mortality itself. It's a living, breathing puzzle that could hold the key to unlocking regeneration for all species, including us. It's not just an animal. It's a biological miracle. If you asked a little kid to design an animal by combining parts from other animals, you'd probably get something like this, the platypus. This thing is so bizarre that when the first specimen was sent to Europe, scientists thought it was a hoax. They believed someone had stitched a duck's bill onto a beaver's body. And honestly, can you blame them? It has the bill of a duck, webbed feet of a duck, the furry body of a beaver, the tail of a beaver, and to top it all off, it lays eggs like a bird. It lays eggs like a reptile. It's a mammal that completely ignored the mammal rulebook. The weirdness just keeps getting deeper. The platypus is one of the only mammals on Earth to lay eggs. The female digs a burrow, lays 1 to 3 small leathery eggs and curls around them to keep them warm, just like a snake. When the babies hatch, they don't nurse from nipples like other mammals because the platypus doesn't have any. Instead, the mother secretes milk through pores in her skin, and the babies just lap it up from her fur. It's a creature of contradictions, a warm-blooded milk-producing animal that starts its life in an egg. But wait, there's more. The male platypus has a secret weapon. On its hind legs, it has a sharp, venomous spur. It can inject a poison so painful that it can incapacitate a human and leave them in agony for weeks. And as if that wasn't enough, its duckbill isn't just for show. It's a high-tech sensory organ. It's covered in thousands of receptors that allow it to detect the tiny electrical fields generated by the muscles of its prey underwater. It closes its eyes, closes its ears, and closes its nose, and hunts using a sixth sense. This animal isn't just a mashup. It's a high-tech, venomous, egg-laying, evolutionary masterpiece. Now, get ready to see an animal that has mastered the art of camouflage so perfectly it's almost impossible to find. This is the Leafy Sea Dragon. It's not a piece of floating seaweed, it is a living, swimming fish. Found off the coast of Australia, this creature has taken mimicry to an extreme artistic level. Every single part of its body is designed to look exactly like the kelp and seaweed it calls home. Its entire body is covered in these delicate leaf-like appendages that are so convincing they even sway gently in the current, just like real marine flora. This isn't just about changing colours, this is about evolving a completely different body shape for the sole purpose of hiding. These leafy lobes serve no purpose for swimming. They are purely for decoration, the most elaborate and effective costume in the entire animal kingdom. The Leafy Sea Dragon moves with a grace and subtlety that adds to its illusion, using tiny, transparent fins that ripple almost invisibly to propel itself through the water. To any predator, it looks like a random piece of debris drifting aimlessly in the ocean, completely uninteresting and definitely not a meal. The way they reproduce is just as bizarre and beautiful as their appearance. It's the male, not the female, who carries the eggs. The female lays her bright pink eggs onto a special brood patch on the underside of the male's tail, where they stay for weeks. He carries them around, protecting them until they hatch into tiny, perfect miniature versions of their parents. The Leafy Sea Dragon is a living work of art, a testament to how far evolution will go to create the perfect illusion. It breaks the rule that an animal should look like an animal. Prepare to meet an animal that looks like it came straight out of a nightmare. This is the star-nosed mole. Living in the wetlands of North America, one of the most unique, alien-looking faces in the animal kingdom. Its nose, a star-shaped ring of 22 fleshy pink tentacles. That star is a sophisticated touch organ, not for smelling, for feeling the world in ultra-high definition. Each tentacle is covered in thousands of microscopic sensory receptors called Eimer's organs. It can map its dark, underground environment in 3D just by feeling. It can touch up to 13 different spots in a single second. Moving so fast, the human eye can barely track it. This incredible speed has earned it a Guinness World Record, the fastest forager on Earth. But it doesn't stop on land. It can identify and eat a piece of food in less than a quarter of a second. Our final rule breaker packs more power, pound for pound, than almost any creature on Earth. This is the Mantis Shrimp. Not a shrimp, not preying. One of the most aggressive, brilliantly coloured predators in the ocean. Its first rule break? Vision. Humans, 3 colour cones. Dogs, 2. Mantis shrimp, 12 to 16. It sees a spectrum we can't imagine. Ultraviolet, polarised light. But its true weapon is physical. 2 types, spearers, smashers. Smashers have 2 club-like appendages. They accelerate faster than a 0.22 caliber bullet. I'm not exaggerating. Over 50 miles per hour. The strike literally boils the water. Cavitation forms. The vapor bubble collapses, creating a second shockwave. Prey gets hit twice with one punch. It can shatter crab shells, dismember other crustaceans, crack aquarium glass, force over 1 to 500 newtons. For an animal only a few inches long, that's insane. scientists study the club's structure to design ultra-strong composite materials for body armor, for vehicle frames. The Mantis Shrimp breaks the laws of physics, a weapon so advanced it feels like sci-fi, not a small crustacean. So there you have it, 5 animals that are playing by their own set of rules. Axolotl. It can literally regrow its own brain. Platypus, a mashup of 3 different animal classes. Mantis Shrimp, with a superpowered punch. An animal that looks like a plant. Another that sees the world with a star on its face. Our planet is filled with so many unbelievable creatures, and these 5 are proof nature is crazier and more creative than we could ever imagine. Which one of these blew your mind the most? Vote in the poll right here. Let me know in the comments below what other crazy animals we should feature. We literally read every single comment. Your suggestion might become our next massive adventure. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Until the next adventure, keep your eyes on the horizon.